Jez we can, they chanted, as the new Labour leader greeted his supporters and swept into the TUC conference. After a challenging few days, he was certainly on friendly turf. He entered the hall to a standing ovation and got down to business, branding the government poverty deniers and backing the TUC's opposition to government legislation, making it harder to strike.
6 million people voluntarily joined trade unions, and I'm proud to be a trade unionist. That's why we're going to fight this bill all the way. And when we've been elected as a majority in 2020, we're going to repeal this bill and replace it with a workers' rights agenda and something decent and proper for the future.
Jeremy Corbyn looked right at home here, and it was a rousing performance. But cheers from trade unionists are one thing, proving he's electable is quite another. Earlier in the day, we saw Jeremy Corbyn in a very different environment. At a service to remember the heroes of the Battle of Britain, the anti-war campaigner met David Cameron. A handshake with the Prime Minister. It's all a far cry from his previous life as perpetual Labour rebel. And a picture emerged of the first meeting of his newly selected shadow cabinet. All smiles, despite controversy over the lack of women in top jobs and his choice of Chancellor. There were reports even some in the unions were concerned about his initial moves, but back at conference there was only loyalty.
Of course, he's had to take on board a whole host of different views, and he's put together a shadow cabinet team that has brought together the talents of all the areas of the party, the different trends within the party, and yeah, of course, 100% behind him, and people have got to give him a chance.
He's not short of support here, but no one's expecting the journey ahead to be quite so smooth.